up since his arrest back in January.
In politics today, big meeting between President Trump and German Chancellor Angela Merkel at the White House. It was cordial and yet awkward at times. During a joint news conference, the president expressed his support for NATO, but he once again said Germany and other European nations have to pay their fair share. Then the president made some news when a German reporter asked him about his recent wiretapping claims.
As far as wiretapping, I guess, by this past administration, at least we have something in common, perhaps.
The president was referring to the alleged wiretapping of Merkel's cell phone in 2011. Those allegations were never proven.
We want to go in depth about those wiretapping claims. The White House is in some hot water for suggesting former President Obama used the British intelligence agency to spy on Trump during the campaign. The claim comes from a Fox News commentator, former New Jersey judge Andrew Napolitano. He suggested President Obama used the British agency so there were no American fingerprints on the surveillance. Now, Press Secretary Sean Spicer today quoted the Fox News piece as one of many reports that proved President Trump was being wiretapped. The normally buttoned-up British agency called those claims utterly ridiculous.
The Meals on Wheels program could see a sharp funding cut under President Trump's budget plan. Critics say this will literally take food away from seniors. When asked about the impact it would have across the country, the White House budget director said this during yesterday's press briefing.
We can't spend money on programs just because they sound good and great. Meals on Wheels sounds great. Again, that's a state decision to fund that particular portion of it, to take the federal money and give it to the states and say, look, we want to give you money for programs that don't work. I can't defend that anymore. We cannot defend that anymore. We're $20 trillion in debt.
News 4's Chris Gordon is talking with seniors in our area who rely on the Meals on Wheels program every day.
Good morning. How are you?
Volunteers deliver meals to senior citizens in Alexandria 7 days a week.
It means a lot.
Pearl McCrae is 94 years old and lives alone in her apartment. Her son says Meals on Wheels is a blessing.
It avoids the danger of her being around the stove.
Meals on Wheels begins each day with food workers preparing and packing up a hot dinner and cold lunch for each recipient. Then volunteers pick up the heat-retaining packages and drive their own cars to deliver the meals.
There's people out there that look forward to having this visitation, look forward to the food. That's a necessity,
The city of Alexandria pays for its Meals on Wheels program with the help of donations, but it couldn't do it without federal funds, which cover 40% of the cost. That money, however, has been cut out of President Trump's proposed budget.
And there's no question that this is an effective program and makes a difference in the life of the most vulnerable people in our population.
We accompanied some of the volunteers making deliveries today and asked the seniors they serve what they will do if they are no longer brought their Meals on Wheels.
I just would do what I used to do without it.
Ahead, what an 83-year-old woman says about the possibility of losing her daily delivery of food after voting for the first time in her life and supporting Donald Trump. Reporting from Alexandria, Virginia, Chris Gordon, News 4.
A man arrested for robbing a bank, but in a twist, police tell us he was the one who called 911. Here's why they say he did that.
Also, we have rain moving in for the start of your weekend, but Doug's going to be back with a look at when it's going to arrive and just how much it's going to impact your outdoor plans.
Now offering a lifetime guarantee. Michael and Son.
A massive explosion.
Breaking news in Montgomery County.
A home destroyed. A neighborhood rocked.
We were so afraid.
News 4 showing you what happened first.
Chopper 4 above the scene.
There's damage to other homes.
When news breaks overnight, turn to News 4 today. Always working for you.
Get to Nissan now and save on America's fastest growing auto brand with intelligent safety features. Take on the unexpected. The choice is clear. Get to Nissan now and save. Get 0% for up to 72 months on 11 models.
Who gives you the best TV and internet experience at home and on the go?